Hello there, and we're back. It is June 29th. Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Hat Person, and this is Persona 3 FES Calendar Run. And there's a dog outside that keeps on barking for some reason. He's kind of irritating. I'm listening to music right now. I actually have my headphones on, not to listen to any kind of sound from the game, but to actually listen to sounds from my iPhone. Because, yeah, I love the music in Persona 3, but, you kind of turn this into a routine, and you can kind of predict what kind of sounds you're going to hear. Unless there's a voice-acted cutscene, I'm just going to be listening to my own music, because as much as I love the music in Persona 3, I can get kind of tired of it, after playing and doing this whole thing for an entire year. The calendar run has its drawbacks. It's kind of like life, everything turns into a routine and you get tired of it after one point. In about a week, there'll be another mission. Yeah, I know. I wonder what it'll be like this time. I guess we'll keep fighting until we defeat all 8 that are left. But what are we gonna do after that? I've been thinking about this for a while. I wonder if Mitsuru Senpai is hiding something from us. Wow. You are so paranoid. Why not go ask her? I mean, we're in the same team, right? We trust each other. I mean, you think that we don't, but, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask, to be like, hey, I am concerned. There are a lot of things I don't know about. Would you mind enlightening me? Instead of being like, oh, she's forcing us to do things and she's hiding stuff from us, that bitch, like, I feel like you're being a little bit too, defensive. Anyway, I think we haven't seen this teacher before, Mr. Takenozuka. Everyone understand the Lawrence force and the left-hand rule? Then I'm erasing the board. Way ahead of you, buddy. I think somebody sneaked behind you and already erased the whole thing. Oh, I've already erased it now. Oh, yeah, he's like, oh, I realized I just erased it. Sorry, my Alzheimer's is getting to me. But I might be on the exam we're having in 2 weeks. Got it? Good. We're moving on to inertial force. Let's do an experiment. Nah, let's not. We'll work on the problems in the book instead. Man, there's a lot of changing around. The first problem, that's just an application, we're skipping it. Jeez, dude, let's do this. Nah, maybe not. Let's go to the book. Maybe here. Nah, let's skip that. What the hell are we doing? You look sleepy, Junpei. Let's see if you can answer this. When you drain the water in the tub, it whirls down the drain. Yes. Which way does the whirl go in the northern hemisphere? Crap. I always forget this. My only basis for this is The Simpsons. And in that episode where Bart was wondering whether the toilet flushed, clockwise or counterclockwise, and then he talked to someone in Australia. I have no idea. And then I remember somebody debunking that and saying, like, no, that's actually not true. I have no idea. I remember that in the PSP version, I got the same question, and I think I answered clockwise. Because I'm actually very well up to date on the PSP version than on this one. I'm actually, like, literally, I'm in 629 on the PSP than I am here, so I remember answering this question not too long ago. I got clockwise, and that one was wrong. So it's either one of these two. It can go either way? I don't think so. It has to be counterclockwise, right? Northern hemisphere? Wrong again. What? So apparently it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know. Again, I said my only basis is a comedy show that should have ended a long time ago. So, yeah. Let's talk about the second question. Well, I guess it can go either way. What the hell is the right answer? Wait, what? Yeah. Junpei's there, like, what is the right answer? But, on PSP I answered clockwise. Here I answered counterclockwise. So, naturally the answer will be that it goes either way. It doesn't really matter. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Dun 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 dun. I'm just running in circles. I'm turning the camera and I'm like, where am I going? Oh my god. Oh my. The world is spinning. Guys, this is serious business. Why is the world spinning? Oh no. The Earth has rotated past its orbit. We're all gonna die. Whoa, why are you all so calm? Jesus Christ. Man, then, okay. We're okay. Everything's fine. Is everybody okay? Okay, good. Oh, it's happening again! Oh! Oh, God, I'm such an idiot. You calling Junpei stupid? No, I think I'm the real stupid here. I'm the here just... If only my family could see me now. Great living you're making, George. Good thing I sent you through college. You hear about that couple they found together? Part of me is glad it wasn't me, and the other part is jealous since I've never had a girlfriend. I'm not making a living out of this, by the way. I am trying to, but Did you hear about the 2 recent victims found unconscious? I bet fewer people will be cheating on their significant others from now on. Okay, we've done this. It must like to be a bully. We've seen this. We got Kaz right there. What about you? It's not clear to me. My hair hurts from thinking about it. Okay. You know, sometimes I should be patient about reading my text or not predict it too much, because whenever I'm editing an episode, I always kind of read ahead, or I know what the characters are going to say, so I always end up just talking beyond just what appears on the text box. And it becomes very disorienting when I'm editing, because it's like, wait, did the sound go out of sync? Am I behind? Am I a little bit too forward in? And so it gets very, very, very confusing, and I'm seriously, like, I get so frustrated when the audio is out of sync. And so I kind of have to move stuff like a millisecond to the left or a millisecond to the right, and I'm there for like 15 minutes trying to see if the recording sounds right. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes I kind of make it sort of sound right, but, for the most part, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's why I always sync it up. You know, this is what I do. You know, before I record my videos, I always get on the pause screen, and I always hit the D-pad really loudly so it can pick it up on the microphone. And then the little spike on the waveforms when I put the audio in, I can sync it up with the audio from the ding whenever I move it. So I always go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I do another one without the count, like that. And then like the sound of me pressing the button loudly, I sync it up, and that's how I do it. You know. A lot of people have different ways of doing it. I mean, personally, when I'm recording on PC with ScreenFlow and all that kind of stuff, everything just records at the same time, so it doesn't really matter. But, you know, when I'm playing on consoles, my game footage and my voiceover is two completely separate things. So, yeah. I'm here in the student high school room. I helped out with various projects. The hours fly by. Okay, it seems that something is actually happening here. Is Odakiri absent today? Mitsuru's there. No, I think she's busy. Wait, he's busy. Busy doing what, exactly? Busy playing private dick! Oh, you mean what Fushimi was telling me about earlier, I see. I can just imagine, like, a kid right next to him, like, private dick, like, yeah, you tell him! You know, like somebody high-fives him, like, yeah! Well, his intentions are good, so you can't really blame him, but I understand how you feel. You can go if you like. I don't mind. Sorry for all the drama. You decide to leave the student council room. I'm assuming I'm gonna come across Hidetoshi, right here at the exit or something. I always do. I always find people at the exit. Oh, okay. Something's going on here. Yeah, you know, people that usually slouch and look like very, I'm too cool for school. They're usually people that cause trouble. You know, people with longish hair that are very slouchy. Yeah, they look exactly like the freaking punks that we found in the alley the other day when Shinji saved us. You can hear someone yelling. So where's your evidence, smart guy? Yeah, it even says there, punk. There's no need for evidence. I know all about you. I looked you up on Facebook. I saw your selfies of that club you were in. You were arrested for beating up a guy in the park who snitched on you, right? That's actually, whoa, he's at it again. That's the third person today he's accused. Well, he's actually pointing out, like, legal stuff, you know? Like, the actual police arrested him. But what does that have to do with him being at school, though? My boyfriend said he was accused, too, so he was so pissed off. What did he do? That guy's gonna get himself punched in the face one of these days. Well, it looks like the punk is going to hit Hidetoshi. Intervene? Or keep watching? Man, I have no idea what to do in this instance. I really don't know. I mean, I would love to just break it up and be like, wait, hold on, Hidetoshi, you're not doing things right. Or, keep watching and he's probably gonna get hit. That maybe will serve him right, but that'll just reinforce his you know, his preconception of, oh, everybody's stupid except for me. I'll intervene. Well, look at that. Exclamation point. If it's not you, then give me some names. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. You have my word as a member of the disciplinary committee. You think you're so smart, don't you? What a loser. Really? The guy who got arrested for punching somebody in the face, who slouches all the time and really has no other reasoning other than, shut the hell up, dude, is calling him a loser? Oh, boy. Don't think you're off the hook just yet. The punk walked away. You know, even though Hidetoshi is kind of on the wrong here, being too hard-ass and too extreme, the punk still has no right to call anyone a loser. Charlie-kun, you look like you want to say something. You need to lighten up, or good work. No, that really isn't good work. I mean, sure, you were pointing out, like, hey, you got arrested before, that makes you a criminal and kind of a bad person. But, you know, if he didn't really do anything at school, then that really isn't your jurisdiction, you know? Don't be ragging on people for doing something that you have nothing to do with outside of school. Yeah, I guess he needs to lighten up a bit. Hidetoshi seemed disappointed. Well, you know, I can't just kiss people's asses all the time. Sometimes I gotta set people straight. Some people will lie and backstab without hesitation if it's to their advantage. Well, that's a key word there, isn't it? Some people. But in your perspective, you think it's everybody. People like that are a menace to society. And people like you are, you know, what's to say that you are not a menace to society as well? Always kind of policing everybody, making people afraid of you all the time. We shouldn't tolerate that kind of behavior. We should do something about it. Yeah, we should, but, you know, not the way you're doing it. I know what people think of me, and yet you still do it. But if you try to justify your actions, people will hate you even more. History has proven that. Actually, I don't know about that. I think people hate you even more when you don't have a justification, where you just stupidly do something just because. You seem to be more hated for that. If you actually try and justify it, people can look at your argument and be like, oh, well, maybe you have a point, or no, you're freaking crazy. So let this serve as a warning to other offenders. What do you mean to other offenders? Nobody was watching you, aside from the two girls that already knew you were an asshole. Charlie-kun, you're a sensible person. You understand, right? It seems that Hidetoshi beginning to trust you, even though I'm completely going against what he's saying. I mean, I kind of get where he's coming from, but, I don't know. He's trying to make his balls feel big, but being like, oh yeah, I'm telling you off. I don't know, you're being a little bit too rude. He needs to find that fine balance. I'm gonna get back to business. You should go home before it gets dark. Oh boy. I mean, I can kind of understand him, but at the same time, yeah, I do think he needs to lighten up. Oh, okay, cutscene.
Sorry to bother you, Fuka.
Alright.
It's okay. What's on your mind? Well,
I've been having a bit of problems down there, you know? Like, it's one of my days.
You could do me a favor with your skill. I was doing some research on our school, and I came across something strange.
Naked pictures of all of the teachers. Gah.
10 years ago, a lot of students missed school for some reason.
10 years ago.
They were reported as absent, but I found some records that suggest it was something serious.
It was all Mr. Akoda's doing. He was all like, oh, you know, everybody was sick at the time. There was a giant epidemic, but there were actually, everybody got kidnapped and they were taken hostage by terrorists. But oh no, you know, isn't the school's best interest to not know? They were all sick. Just roll with it.
Do you know anything about it, Fuka?
Me? Not really.
I know it was a long time ago, but doesn't it seem suspicious to you?
Yeah, like a crap ton of kids suddenly not show up to school 10 years ago. Yeah, something must have happened.
From what I've heard, this isn't the first time shadows have appeared.
Does this have something to do with, like, the freaking, old documents that we've been finding? Because that one refers to school a lot, specifically our school and Karijo group. So, yeah, maybe that has something to do with it?
Wait, are you saying... I don't know, but I wonder...
She's saying that she doesn't know?
And I'm not trying to make trouble, but... Mitsuru-senpai acts kind of weird whenever someone asks questions about Tartarus.
Really? I've never really noticed that.
Does she? I just want to know what happened back then. If it doesn't have anything to do with the shadows, then fine.
I understand.
Alright.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
So basically it's more Yukari being paranoid. Even though I guess it's good that she has that kind of drive.
Where have you been?
Hey, what's up, Akihiko? I like that she has the drive of being like, yeah, you know, like, she actually is taking matters into her own hands, and she's investigating, and she's trying to find out the truth. Even though she is going to be the source of the divide that might happen between all of us in the dorm if she keeps this up. If she doesn't reveal this information to everybody and just starts keeping quiet with other members. You know, like, even with, like, the investigation before getting Fuka, it was just me, Junpei, and her. And now it's just her and Fuka, you know, being like, okay, I need you to investigate this thing for me, but don't tell anybody. It's kind of like, you know, this might cause problems, you know, this is gonna cause a lot of trust issues between us. You know, even within us, bunch of teenagers, there's still this divided between all the younger people and the older people. You know, oh, they won't understand. That kind of stuff. You know. Do you know about Shinshoto? Yeah, I know. Okay. What about you? Everyone at school is talking about the Lost. Okay, everyone just giving me the default answers to stuff. What's up with Yucatan? She has daggers in her eyes whenever she looks at Mitsuru-senpai. Yeah, what's up with that? I wonder what happened. Maybe Senpai ate Yucatan's last bonbon. Maybe. I like to think that the whole twist is that, you know, Mitsuru just, without really noticing, she just ate the last marshmallow on the plate, and then she's just like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You know, like that. Oh boy. I don't know. I mean, if this is all happening beyond my reach, you know, if I'm not there to see all of that happen, then I'm assuming that it's all gonna play out by itself. I'm not really one to do anything about it. But hey, they were in the command room, so perhaps we'll find them there. See what they have to say. Oh, they're sitting down now. What are they? Are they like watching? Are they watching TV? Are they watching like the World Cup? Because that's what's going on right now, right? They're just sitting there like, we are robots, we are one. Let's see. Relax, we're just chit-chatting. What's with that look? Don't you trust me? No, I don't. I trust you. Let me join in. I trust you, but I just wish that you were a little bit more open with me. You better. Okay. God, why is like the burden of proof on me? Like I said, we were just talking. Okay, now that just makes me not trust you. Come on. I didn't even say anything. I just walked and said, hi, how you doing? Did you see the World Cup? How's Brazil doing? Hey, you trust me, right? Well, you better trust me. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Can I help you? Yeah, she's nervous too. Why are you keeping secrets from me? I thought you were being paranoid about Mitsuru, not about everybody on the goddamn team. It's just an ordinary conversation, really. So, don't worry. You're just making me worry even more, but just establishing that, yeah, absolutely nothing weird is going on. No one's sick, isn't that great? Now she's trying to avoid the subject. Hey! Everyone's healthy! So she's level 23, 2,000 plus before she gets diorama. Level 21. Okay, very close to 22. Let's see, Junpei, he leveled up. He's right around our same level. So 587. That's alright. Akihiko at 23. Oh wait, I didn't see the EXP points. Wait, look at this. Look, right below Akihiko, right below his little box. Look at all that empty space that you see right there. That whole space could be used to show me the experience points that he has left, or the abilities, or any kind of other stuff. But no, it's just the one tiny blue block, and then blank space all over. Like, seriously, such a waste of space. Why do you make me go to this other menu when you have space to put it on the other one? At the very least, put me, like, the name of the persona, his arcana, and then the EXP points. And then here you can show me all the stats, you know? Like, why? You know, why is this so crowded, and then here is so free of space? It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Anyway, 1,000 plus before he, levels up again. And then here, she doesn't have a whole lot of skills, huh? 32 until she gets third eye, Jesus Christ. Come on, she has to have other uses, aside from, like, 2 more skills. It makes her kind of useless, doesn't it? Anyway, we saw your status. I'm not gonna go to Tartarus tonight. I think I'm just gonna chill for a bit. When the clock hits 5, when the next hits 5, I think I'm gonna go in again, try and do that dice request one final time. And if I do it, then I'll go and I'll turn in the request, and I'll be more than ready to fight the boss. Alright. No, I don't. I told you, we're just talking. Ask Fuka if you don't believe me. There's nothing, right, Fuka? Alright then. Let's go to the other. Let me join in. What? It's girl talk. Sorry, no boys. Now go away. Alright. But don't go barging into my room like freaking Mitsuru. This is girl talk. This is private. Go away. No, you can't go to the 3rd floor. There are no guys all out there. Oh wait, the door is kind of a little bit open in the guys' room. Well, let me just go in there. You know, I don't think anybody would mind. Oh boy. So, yeah, I mean, we don't have to know. We don't have to jump in like that. We know exactly what she's talking about, thanks to our, video game godlike perspective, where we can just see everything that's necessary. So let's go over here, see if there's anything interesting to see. If not, then we'll just do the typical thing, you know, karaoke, and then some studying. it's always good to constantly increase your stats. So here I can't really do anything. Right here, yeah, I don't see anybody. I need to be smooth with my charm. So what do I want? Do I want courage or do I want charm? There really isn't anything. Well, I do have Fuka social link if I increase my courage to be a badass, and also I have the Tanaka one where I can increase my charm. I don't know. I think anything will be fine for me. Actually, now that Mitsuru keeps insisting on the Bishojo thing, I think I'm gonna go in and see if there's anything I can do. Mother Saber. I don't know how I can keep. How the hell do I get like the blueprints for another weapon? I don't know how that works. I got all these coins and swords and all that kind of stuff. Don't really need any of that. Purifying Rice, Protection Sutra. I basically have everything I need. Let's talk. Just talking about fusing weapons, no thanks. Okay. So, man, I don't know what to decide. I guess, let's go with charm. Even though whenever I answer questions at freaking school, I always get my charm up rather than my academics, which is kind of weird. That isn't to say that I never get my academics up, but you know, you naturally think that when you're in school answering questions, your academics might go up. All right, so we're going back in. Are we gonna get a phone call? And no phone call. Let's study. We still got a few more days before we actually go into Tartarus one final time before we hit the boss battle, so yeah. I really can't for the life of me remember what I'm going to come across. I really don't know why. I mean, they're all so varied. I really don't know. I've studied enough for tonight. Okay then, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you very much guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.